Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Market opens up here in about 3 minutes. Real quick, if you're new to these videos, what that means is that I'm recording myself, seeing the information, seeing the data for the very first time, compared to having already recorded everything and now coming back and doing some sort of trade recap or post commentary. So this is just a situation where I don't know what's coming next. In other words, if you want structure and maybe a professional feel, you're not going to get it here. But if you just want a presentation that's totally unscripted, because again, I don't know what's coming next. So if you just want a raw, nitty gritty look into what it's like to be a day trader, how day trading can play out, then this will be a video for you. I will be watching Netflix out of the opening gates here, and we'll see what happens with it. Pretty crazy move down right now. So it's going to be an interesting one, and we'll see what happens. But I will pause for now, and I'll be back at the open. All right, I'm watching 246 here, in short at 246. So it's really just a question of, does this thing want to get down through there? And it did, but it doesn't want to give follow through now. Wow, that was fast. How did I not get filled there? So there we go. Out for $300 on that scalp. So I'll take that. 9:32, 2 minutes in, $300. I'm no greedy savage. Now I'm wondering, is this truly, I mean, this thing is beat down so much that I'm now actually quite bullish biased on it, with 246 now being a potential entry point to the upside. Because personally, I don't think this thing wants to go down much further, if at all. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this thing ends up keeps bleeding and bleeding, and you'll be commenting in the comment section, geez, Clay, you should have held, because now look how low this thing went. Who knows? Maybe that's about to happen. In my mind, I feel as though this thing is more so bullish than anything else. Which is why I'm looking to potentially buy. But yeah, as of now, it just keeps dropping and dropping. So we'll see what it wants to do. But all right, I will go ahead and pause for now. I'll keep an eye on Netflix, and I'll also look around and see if there's any other setups. Okay, I'm at 28. Oh, I was so close. Trying to pick up some calls here. I'm going to go to 27.75 now. It shot down there really quickly, but it didn't shoot down enough for me to get filled on the bid. But let's see if it wants to give it another go. Going to go to 27.50 here. I'm looking for a fill at 27.50. How did I not? Oh, it's frustrating. All right, well, I'll go ahead and pause. I can't quite, and that's always a tricky part with options. What's the price of the option going to actually be? Where can you get filled when the price of the stock is at a certain price? So I'm going to now put an order down there at 26.50. And we'll see if I can get that hit or not. But yeah, Tesla stock definitely going to have to come down probably below 10.05. So we'll see. I'll pause. Okay, I have an order at 34. I'm trying to time it up with Tesla hitting 996. So in other words, when Tesla's showing 996 over here, ideally I'm getting close to getting filled at 94, but now as Tesla goes green right there, not seemingly happening. Okay, just being patient, and rightfully so. I mean, think about it, and just something for you to always remember. I mean, I'm green, so worst case, I don't make any more trades on the day because I'm too, quote unquote, too picky, quote unquote, too selective. Okay, so I'm walking away with $300 in my pocket, right? So just keep that in mind. I mean, when you're in a spot where you're saying, worst case, I don't get any more trades because I'm too picky or, too high maintenance or whatever you want to call it, but you're still walking away with cash in your pocket, that's not a terrible spot to be. But yes, if Tesla does come down around 996, I am interested, but I'll pause for now. Okay, I have an order out here, just one contract at 33, a call contract. So Tesla's going to need to come down a little bit more, and then looking for, I don't need any sort of massive bounce by any stretch. So we'll see if it wants to come down, but I'll pause for the time being. Okay, I'm at actually 32.75 now. I've adjusted it down just a tad. Still would not have been filled anyways, but all right, never mind. Looking to potentially get short here at 997 on Tesla. Would like to see it go green a second and then come back down. In fact, actually, I want to see it go green, so that's going to be contingency. I'd like to see it get up over maybe 999. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, now come down to 997. So step one complete. Showed me some green, but let's see now if it wants to come down to 997. Or maybe it's about to break up through that trend line. All right, well, never mind. Because now my trade plan, the risk profile is a little bit too distorted here for me. Okay, well, never mind on that one. Okay, gonna get short here at 217.56. Looking for this thing to come down to at least 217. Again, looking for 217 minimum. Need that break at 217.50 though. That's definitely going to be the key area. What kind of games are this? There we go. Just took out a small win there. When it originally broke, and you can scroll back, you'll see that 217.50 disappeared, and then it dropped literally 1 penny. So at that point, in my mind, that's when it should have broke. It is breaking now, but at that point, and again, it'll make more sense if you scroll back, but you'll see 217.50 disappeared, and then it quite literally dropped 1 single penny. And in my mind, that was a signal that that thing could have been getting ready to reverse back around. Now, clearly the level 2s fooled me, right? Because look at this thing go now. But hey, that sometimes that's what happens. There's been plenty of times also where the level 2s has saved me. But in that situation, it just, if anything, the learning lesson there's no such thing as a perfect tool, right? There's no holy grail. It's not like level 2s or tape reading is going to be a perfect tool. Wow. It fooled me bad, but bummer. And I know in hindsight, I consider and say, well, geez, had I been patient for, and you're right, had I just been a little bit more patient, I would have been okay. But okay, I need to go back over here to Tesla now. Oh, wow, Tesla. Let's get back over to my options setup. Let's get this down to 29.50. Just double checking. Yep, 29.50. There we go. So I need Tesla stock to come down below 990 if I'm going to have a chance. Ideally, right around that 986 mark. So again, that 29.50 order may be adjusted. But that's where I have it set for now. I will go ahead and pause. I have an order at 33.75 here. for some calls. Trying to time it up with right around 997. All right, I'll go ahead and pause and let's see what happens. All right, I'm going to go ahead and potentially get short here. Sitting at a very interesting location. We're looking at Nvidia. All right, I'll go ahead and pause for now. All right, I am watching now Netflix 222.50 in there at 222.51. See if we can get down through 222. Don't like how it's continuing to knock on that door without breaking down through it. Give it a little bit more time here. I'm really not liking how it's stumbling around this area. Let's see if it does want to go back down there and give it another test. Just really staying around this area. Okay. Is this going to be the final? Is this going to be the push where it gets down through it? Let's see. Yes, it is. Good. All right. So took out a little scalp there. Now up 442 on the day. Let's hop over here to Nvidia. Oh, okay. Nvidia. What is that? 214.75, potentially an area. Oh, Tesla also looking interesting here. I think I like Nvidia better though. What did I just say? Yeah, 214.75. 214.75. Let me just double check a couple things, make sure that makes sense. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see if this thing wants to pull down here a bit more. Picking up quite a bit of steam here. All right, I'll go ahead and pause for now. Wow, the power of charts just pulled it up, and I don't even, I mean, I understand why I put it where I did, but I don't remember putting that line there at that area. But check it out. Move came down there, bounced right off of it. So if this can come up and come back down, potentially a trade here. So I'll keep an eye on it. Still watching Nvidia, still watching Netflix, and we'll see if I can get another trade. Oh, okay. Choices. I'm not sure I should. I'm hesitating, so I better not take it. I was debating, do I want to try playing that breakdown in 997? And as you know, hit the record button. You heard me hesitating. You're still hearing me hesitate right now. But I feel like this amount of hesitation probably means I don't quite feel great with it. So I will let it pass me by. And again, here we go. What would you do? Ask yourself right now, what would you do, right? This is what a textbook's not going to tell you, because a textbook doesn't show you what's already happened, right? Looking to the right, we don't know what's coming next. So what would you take the trade? Would you be buying calls? Would you be doing nothing? Again, what would you be doing right now? And let's see what happens. I'm either going to prove to be smart and have not taken that trade and have it bounce, or I'm going to be looking stupid here as it goes to the downside. But again, This is real life trading. When you don't have hindsight and you don't know what happens, then, you know, so right now I'm looking kind of silly, but, you know, that wasn't a very big breakdown, but so we'll see. So we'll kind of have a little miniature paper trade here, or just kind of imaginary trade, if you will. But Nvidia just dropped down some more. Nvidia is basically, I think knocking on the lows of the day. I'm going to keep an eye on Tesla here. Okay, I will go ahead and pause though. Here's a little update on our little imaginary trade. Not a whole lot of movement. So, you know, if you're looking for a bounce, that didn't happen. If you're looking for a big breakdown, that hasn't happened quite yet. But just want to give you a little bit of an update. I am interested in Tesla at 992 if it can get down there. But as of now, like you're seeing, just kind of stumbling around. All right, watching 996 here. So I'm either going to be taking, I can't talk here. Okay, in at 996. No hesitation here. And we'll see if this thing wants to come down. Need at least 995 to make it worth my while. Got so close. Now it started to bounce on me a bit. Let's see if we can get 995. So there we go for the quick scalp. Very nice. Especially for what I was risking, which was not, I had a very tight leash on that one. That was one of those breakdown or get outs, which, what was it? Nvidia. Yeah, Nvidia. Same thing. Breakdown or get out. And Nvidia, it broke down, but remember then it dropped like a penny and I got out and I ended up being wrong. And that one broke down. Showed some signs of life that it wanted to keep moving down. It did ultimately move down. So it just took the quick scalp there. And I am now at $522. And as my kind of just general philosophy goes, $500 a day keeps the day job away. How many trades? 1, 2, 3. So 4 trades. I felt like I made more than 4, but 4 trades, $500. And I'm going to move on with my day. So if you enjoy these live trade videos, do a couple things for me. Helps out the channel. It tells me that you enjoy. And as long as I know people are enjoying, because these are not easy videos to make, because they're truly live, I have to talk to you. I have to think about what I'm going to say to you. I have to scan the markets. I have to think about my trade plans. I have to execute my trade plans. I have to manage my trades. I have to make alerts in the chat room. So I don't say all that seeking pity. I just say it to explain the context of why I'm always asking for your feedback, because if these are not, enjoyable, if you don't like them, well then that's okay. But I just won't spend my time doing them because again, they're not that easy to do. But if you do enjoy these, then do 2 things. Hit the like button and leave a basic comment. Say hi. Tell me what you traded today. Give me an emoji, but hitting the like button and leaving a basic comment, not only help out the channel, which I greatly appreciate, but also just communicate to me that you are enjoying. And like I said, as long as I know people are enjoying, then I'll continue to make these videos. So everybody take care, have a good one. And if you are interested about the tools that I'm using here to make these decisions, I do offer a free class, which I'm going to talk about right now. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only 1 losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.